Good afternoon or evening, everyone. This is Ruth Mayne coming to you live from the great state of Washington. Today we're going to do a presentation on the Asirvia comp plan and explain it all so you know how to maximize your business. So if you're ready and you have a pen and a paper, let's get going. Let's take a brief overview of the 4 ways that we get paid, and then we're going to break each one down. Number 1 is direct sales commission. Anytime you sell a product to a customer or a new team member, you are going to earn a direct sales commission of 25%, and the company is going to pay up 5 generations a 10% match. The second way we earn money is the direct sales residual. This means starting in month 2, when people come back to renew their plan, you are going to earn 10% on level 1 and 5% on all second generation. Then we have our daily base pay. This is paid daily like all of our commissions are, and it's something that is based wholly on volume. And then we have our generational check match. As you climb through the ranks of the company, you are going to earn check matches down 5 generations. Now let's take a look at how that breaks down. Let's start with our direct sales commissions. Every time you sell a product to either a customer or a new team member, you're going to earn that direct sales commission of 25%. For instance, if they purchase 1 unit for $25, you will earn $6.25. If they purchase 3 units for $49, you'll earn $12.25. And if they purchase 8 units for $99, you'll earn $24.75. The company does not charge us for these Go units. Instead, they take a deposit of 1 month up front. Thus, your first purchase will include a second month's payment as well as the first month. Now, commissions are paid in cash for the first month. The second month's payment is actually put into your volume towards your daily base pay. The company also pays up 5 generations a retail sales check match of 10%. This follows the line of sponsorship, and it would mean that your sponsor and their sponsor and so on up 5 generations will each earn 10% match of whatever you earned. If you made a sale and earned $12.25, then the company will pay out upline 5 generations $1.22 or 10% of whatever you have earned. Let's keep in mind that this commission is earned by anyone who makes a sale. Let's now talk about the direct sales residual. Each month after the initial purchase, anyone whom you sold a product or service to comes back to renew their plan. When they do this, you are going to earn 10% residual on the renewal purchase. If they purchased 1 Go unit for $25, you'll earn $2.50. If they purchased 3 units for $49, you'll earn $4.90. If they purchased 8 units for $99, you'll earn $9.90. The company also pays out a second level or second generation at 5%. So when you sponsor or sell to customer A, you're going to earn 10% when they renew. When your new enrollee or customer sells to B, their front line, you are going to earn 5% residual every time they renew. If I sponsored Sam, I'm going to earn 10% when Sam renews. And Sam went on to sponsor Betty. I will also earn 5% check match on whatever Betty purchases every month. The price is as follows. If they order 1 Go unit, the 5% is $1.25. 3 Go units, 5% is $2.45. And 8 Go units, the 5% is $4.95. You're going to see these in your commissions, and a lot of people have already been asking what they are. So hopefully this will explain that to you. This commission is paid also to anyone who makes a sale. So you can come in and start earning direct sales commissions and direct sales residuals, and then earn enough money to upgrade if you choose. Let's now talk about our daily base pay. As you and your team grow, the volume grows. As you make sales, all that volume adds to your volume. As this happens, you will start to hit different ranks. When you hit the first rank of associate, you will start earning $1 per day, and that's paid, you can see it every morning in your back office. Your Go unit, if you've purchased one, is now paid for with a simple 1,000 in volume. And that's not you personally, that's you and your whole team. Now keep in mind that for rank advancement, you cannot have any more than 34% of the 1,000 coming from any one leg. Meaning, if you had 3 legs and you had 900 in volume in leg 1, only 340 of it will be counted towards rank advancement. You're still going to get paid on all of that volume, but for rank advancement, you can have no more than 34% coming from any one leg. The reason they do this is to help all of us build a strong, long-term, balanced business. One of the great things about this comp plan is it's based on a rolling 4-week period of time. So your first and your end of your month are not set. And I don't know if any of you understand how big a deal this is to all of us. Because we don't have a first and end of month, because it's rolling, if you have one bad week, you're not screwed for the whole month. You start over again next week. And what's great is if you hit associate this week, and then also later this week you hit senior associate, you don't have to wait a whole month to earn the $4 a day. You start earning that $4 a day the very next week because it's a rolling 4-week period. This means less breakage to the company and more money to the field. Let's talk about generational matching bonuses now. These are also based on rank. One of the reasons you want to build your business and climb through the ranks. As you grow your team, it benefits you to help those below you, even if you have not personally introduced them. This helps you gain volume for you and your whole team. You can then earn matching bonuses down 5 generations in your business. If someone you personally introduce makes a $1,000 check at the associate level, you're going to earn 25% check match of their check, or $250. So it behooves you to go deep in your business and help people build. It's called a fire in the basement. As you grow and hit the rank of leader, you will pick up a second generation. So when you hit the leader level, now not only are you getting a 25% check match on all you're personally introduced, you're also picking up 10% of their personally introduced. Hello. And then it goes on to manager, director, and executive. You pick up another 3 generations at 5% per generation. Now let's talk about the holding tank and what it's for. This is actually brilliant as well. Names, emails, and phone numbers have been concealed here too for privacy reasons. But you can see that there are a whole bunch of people here in this holding tank. You can see yours by logging into your back office, clicking on network, and then clicking on holding tank. This is your best friend. In most companies, you simply must decide what leg to put someone in, or in any kind of a forced compensation plan, you live with where they fall. And that may not always benefit you, and in fact, the past results have shown me that it usually doesn't benefit you, unless you jump through a whole bunch of hoops to get people placed where you want them placed. Well, with Asirvia, you have up to 30 days to place your personals wherever you want. This gives you a chance to see who's doing what in your business, what legs are growing, what legs need some help. Then place your personals accordingly, where your business needs the focus. Do you have to wait 30 days to place people? No. When you're first starting out, especially if you're going to sponsor, 3, 5, 10 or more people your first week or two, I would hold them all in your holding tank until you see who's going to take action and who's going to sit on the fence. And then, of course, you can do what you want. You can reward the people that take action and say, hey, the first 3 people that have the biggest businesses by XX date, you're going to get the top spots in my 3 legs or my 5 legs or whatever you're going to build. Optimally, with this business, you want to build just 3 legs and place everybody below those 3 legs to build team. Now let's talk about the generations. And I put some little funny pictures in here just to make it kind of fun. When you start in business, there's just you. Anybody that you personally enroll is your first generation. So let's say you bring Tom on. there on your left. He is front line to you because that position has not been filled yet, but he's also your first generation. But then all of a sudden, before you can put somebody else in, somebody above you places Sam, and Sam falls below you. Sam does not count for any matching bonuses to you or personal commissions. Sam simply provides volume in your business that goes toward any commission that is based on volume. So it helps you. And then you bring Mary on, and she's your personal, so she's also not only your front line, but she is your first generation. What is second generation? Second generation is anybody that is sponsored by one of your personals. So over on the left, you see Tim. He was signed up personally by Tom. He is Tom's first generation. He is your second generation. Sue is also Tom's personal, so she is your second generation as well. Then let's say, you bring Ann on. Ann is your personal. But you're only building 3 legs and those 3 spots are already filled up. Or you've decided, I'm wide enough, I need to place Ann in a leg that needs some help. So you place Ann below Sam, or below Sue, or below Tim, anywhere you want. She is still your first generation, even though she is not front line to you. There is a difference between front line and first generation. Then you have somebody this couple that was brought on, and they were placed below Mary, who's your personal. This couple is spill from above. Again, they are not part of your generations because they are not part of your line of sponsorship. They're from somebody above you, but they will contribute to your volume. And then you have Sarah, and you're like, well, where am I going to put Sarah? So you place Sarah under this brand new couple under Mary, who's your personal. So Mary is your first generation. The spill from above just adds volume to your business. And then you have Sarah. So now Sarah is placed under the couple that's just spillover, but she is still your first generation. For check matching purposes, Sarah is generation 1, and you can earn down 5 generations below Sarah. Even if Sarah or Ann were placed 500 people or 1,000 people or 10,000 people below you, they are still your first generation. So keep in mind, generations are different than frontline placement. That's why the compensation plan specifically says generations and not levels, because level 1 would be anybody frontline to you, level 2 would be anybody frontline to them. Generations works much differently and can go as deep as you want to. Let's finish up by talking about some of the specials and the promos that are going on right now, because they are really good. We have our $20,000 summer rank up bonus. Between now and September 21st at midnight Eastern Time, hit ranks in the company, you have the ability to earn a 10% cash bonus of whatever the volume is associated with that rank. So if you hit associate, you're going to earn $100 cash. If you hit senior associate, $400, leader, $1,000, all the way up to regional director at $20,000, and you have until September 21st to do this. This is very cool. How many of you like to go on a cruise? We're inviting you to come cruise with us. Between now and August 31st, you have a chance to win a free cruise and cash. All you have to do is hit the rank of senior associate. That is only $4,000 in sales volume. Just hit it one time, and you're coming on this leadership cruise. And for every rank above senior associate that you hit, you're going to get $500 cash to go towards airfare or spending money. This leadership cruise will be held in September, either before or after the launch event. They haven't announced that yet. And this will be a great time not only to meet your upline and other team members as well as the corporate execs. You'll also get a lot of great information on where the company is headed, where it's going, and what's going to be happening. We want you there. We have to have you there. Guys, you can do this with less than 80 people in your whole team. That's right, less than 80 people in your whole team. In fact, you could do it with 40 people. Go out now, reach upline, find out from somebody above you how you can win this cruise and strive for that. You've got all of June, July, and all of August. That is just under 3 months now since today is June 4th. Anybody here can hit this very simply. So go out and get it done. In closing, here are some things that you want to keep in mind. You can build more than 3 legs, frontline and personal to you. However, then you're starting to take volume away from your core team. You want to build as few legs as possible, but as many as you need to maximize the comp plan. Here, to maximize the comp plan, you want 3 legs. If you go any wider than that, meaning you place your personals not in depth, but front line to you in legs 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever you want, you can do that. But then you are taking your focus away from building a core, in-depth, deep, long-term residual income. We all know that width is profitability and depth is stability. Well, here, you want to build deep, but you can still build as wide as you want. Because you can personally sponsor as many as you wish, but place them in depth in one of your 3 legs, this is going to build the strongest and most profitable business for each and every one of you. Don't be in a hurry to place your personals when you first get started. Find out who's doing what, who is sitting on the fence, who's not going to do anything, and then place accordingly. In my humble opinion, a lot of people will say you should place the first 3 people you sponsor at the top of your legs. Well, not necessarily, especially if they're not going to do anything. This actually hurts them rather than helps them. Because if you hold your people for a week or 2 or 3, or up to, but not over 30 days, you might bring in a stronger builder than one of your first 3 people. In this case, it's better to put the stronger builder at the top because they help create spillover for that first person that you brought in that may not be a strong builder. So you want to do what's smart and what's right. You're still going to be producing spillover for that weaker builder by placing them in depth because now they've got more than just you above them adding to the business. So think about it before you place when you first get started. As you're growing your business then, you may only keep people in your holding tank for an hour or a day because you'll get to learn where your business is going to need the focus. With that, I'd like to say thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate all of you, and I look forward to seeing every single one of you on the cruise and earning cash. This is Ruth Mayne from the great state of Washington, a beautiful June day, saying have a blessed and prosperous weekend. Bye-bye.